power on the dark side.
2, 1, 0.
Happy New Year to everyone at RetroUnlim.com, its visitors, and to all our subscribers. Before we push forth into 2018, I would like to give you all a quick update from 2017. 2017 started with the opening of the new RetroUnlim website, hosted at Amazon. So far everything has gone smoothly, however extensive work will continue into 2018. Since the new website has opened, there's been some personal obstacles placed in my path, which has been out of my control. For me, all that has been cleared now, and the path continues from here. The RetroUnlim live stream was put on hiatus due to the unfortunate news given to me 6 months ago that member Harry Yak was diagnosed with cancer in his thymoma. During the past 6 months, he's battled it whilst going under chemotherapy. I'm now happy to report that it was successful, and upon his return soon, the live streams and his contributions to the website will continue once again. This has been a difficult moment in time at RetroUnlim, hence why things have been a bit quiet, obviously. Real life sometimes takes front stage, and it puts a whole new perspective in the hobby that we all love and do. It will happen to us all one day when we decide it's our time to go, whilst leaving our own personal mark in time behind, meeting great people and making new friends. With this said, this year has been a pivotal one for a good friend of mine, Dave Price, otherwise known as Infected Flinch. He decided to make a huge decision in his past career to push forward his dreams in the aim of becoming a games designer. It all started after I invited him and Stefan to be present at the Bedrooms to Billions question and answers in Sheffield.
I don't know if you can see me or not, but my name's Dave. I'm also known as Infected Flinch. Am I even recording? Yeah, I am. There's a bit of dramatic music in the background, but that's not intentional, so I'll just turn that off. There we go. It's very early. I'm sat in my car on my own drive. Got the light on, this phone, and I'm gonna go and pick up Stefan, and we're gonna go watch From Bedrooms to Billions for RetroUnlim. I don't look excited because I've just worked late and I'm getting up early, but I am excited. So, yay! Hello, Stefan.
Hello Dave. How's it going?
Question. It's good. There we go.
So it's look at you and talk, and
Yeah.
I'm going to walk into this barrier. So yes, hello Dave. What are we doing up at this ungodly hour on a Saturday morning?
I don't know. I believe some person called RetroUnlim has told us to go to this thing at silly o'clock in the morning when I've been working late. I mean, look at me.
We've been tasked, have we?
Tasked. So
Challenge.
we are walking around Sheffield at silly o'clock in the morning.
Look, there is no one. No one.
There's nothing here.
No one thinks this time is a good idea.
But yeah, this is my hometown. We talk about it a lot. It's all right, isn't it?
We do talk about it a lot.
We do. So we are. That's green, so we're all right. We're not going to die. That's red. We might die.
Our famous Supertram.
Yeah, Supertram there. And that's where I work. So, but yeah, we're going to go and see this film. Are we going to ask him bad questions at the end?
No, we could grill him like Paxman.
Yeah, I am Paxman. Oh.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Are we going?
I did some research. I actually did research.
Yes, you did.
I have questions. I need answers.
You do. But yeah, there's the guys from Crytek. So I think we need
Crytek UK.
We need to ask them and ask where's Time Splitters 4.
They've talked about that actually.
Yeah.
It's the publisher's fault.
Yeah.
But there you go. So yeah, what's the film called, Dave?
Bedrooms to Billions.
It is Bedrooms to Billions. Not knobs and broomsticks.
Bedrooms to Billions was your first porn movie, weren't it?
Yes.
Since then, it lit a fire underneath him to pursue his dreams. He sent me a heartfelt message, which was one of the best moments personally in the 4 years' existence at RetroUnlim.
I think you can see me. This is something I was going to do for you personally. So if you can't see me, because I'm not going to do this again, so if half my head's gone or my tits are showing. Yeah, Steve, this year, I genuinely have a lot to thank you for, personally. If you hadn't have done what you did with From Bedrooms to Billions, I would not have been where I am now. That's how important you were to me finding out what was wrong with me. Because I've done so much shit over the years that I have never really enjoyed, and just that little thing you did, it might have just been no, you're just like, yeah, he's closest to it, let him go, you know, that Yorkshire lad who makes shit on internet. But no, that whole thing you did, and the fact that I sat there in the Q&A listening to these people, knowing full well what they do, and somebody actually saying, go out and do the thing you love. I haven't done that for years, and I have done jobs I hate and despise. I'm in a job now I really don't like, but I'm managing to find out that there is a way out of the situation I've managed to get myself into, and I thank you, to be fair, a lot for what you've done. You may have not thought that yourself, but Steve, thank you so much for what you did. And it has genuinely changed my life. So this is a bit early, but Merry Christmas to you, mate. I'm not sending you any presents or anything, but this video you can have, you can share it if you want and make me look like an idiot, but this is personally from me to you. Thank you.
Since then, he created the game called Monitor, with voice help from participants in the retro gaming community. Since its release, it has gained the accolade of first place in the 2017 Games Developer World Championships held in Finland, and was also featured as PC Gamer's Game of the Week.
And now you can probably guess who the winner is going to be. But anyway, what was that? The winner of the Game of World Champions hobby category is Monitor's Game by DNT Games.
Wow, thank you. Do you want a picture?
Very good, got it. There you go.
Wow, honestly, thank you for everything. This is
This, along with passing his master's degree in gaming design, has given him a great platform to push forward his dream to a full-time level, to a point that his retro gaming channel has now have to be evaluated in his future priorities.
Hi, my name's Dave, I'm also known as Infected Flinch, and yeah, it's going to be a bit of a weird one, this one, to say the least. But yeah, game behind me, as it usually does and has no sense at all, it's Big Brother the DVD game. It's what we played during Painless, which has just been and gone, so if you want to go watch that, there'll be an annotation at the end. yeah, what I want to talk about is just the year and how fucking crazy it's been. And something that has a lot to do with the title of this video. And it's probably gonna weird some people out, probably piss some people off, some people will understand. But anyway, I'm going to talk about what happened with my year, which a lot of you already know about anyway. But before I start, Merry Christmas and have yourselves a good new year as well. But 2017 for me personally has been fucking phenomenal. I've managed to get a game on Steam through Greenlight before it all folded up. You know, I got a Games Design Student of the Year award, I got a distinction in my Masters, and then my game won something called the Games Development World Championship. I was first place, so it was nuts. The whole thing this year with that game has been nuts, considering that the inspiration was this, the Philips CDI for that game. Which is so bizarre, and it's really weird. I saw that like Game Grumps was playing Voyeur, and I was almost like, do you want to play Monitor? And then I was like, no, because they'll just rip the piss out of it, and it never came to be. But yeah, I ended up winning basically this World Championship. I went to Finland, hence the name of the video, Finnish. So yeah, I ended up in Finland, and it was kind of weird, the whole setup. I submitted the game Monitor, and it's down here. I've still got it from when I did it last time I was talking about it with my video. I submitted it even though it wasn't finished, which was really, really weird. I submitted it and it wasn't even done. Like the sound wasn't quite finished, day 3 wasn't even complete. It was a mess, it was broke. But yeah, the game wasn't even done. So it got submitted, and that was pretty much it. I didn't hear anything else about it. And then, like, I think it was like around September time, it's like, oh, you're a finalist. And I was like, what was this again? And I just didn't remember what it was. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, yeah, I submitted something for that. And yeah, I went over there, and Helsinki's beautiful, a beautiful place. And here's some footage as well of me and Robin, Rockstar Runner 7, Albert from Monitor. I don't know if that's going to come out or not.
Please do. I feel like it should be like FBI like.
Yeah. I'll never tell you, pig. I won't. Keep my secrets.
I don't know if they can hear us. Anyway, hi, my name's Dave. I'm also known as Infected Flinch. I'm in Finland.
He is.
I am. I'm going to put it there. It's Robin. You prefer Robin or Rob?
Either's fine. One's my name and one's a shortening of it. So, yeah.
So, yeah, we're in an Irish bar.
And being interrogated.
Drinking Kilkenny.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers. Clink. Some nice music. Debatable though. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here for the Games Developer World Championship, and Robin's here to meet me in mood lighting.
Yeah. I thought it was only appropriate considering I'm mostly responsible for him being here.
That's very true. He's like one fifth of the reason why. 4/5. Because he's psychopathic and he knows it. Oh, you are full of empty threats.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
I'm full of empty glasses which need filling with beer.
Indeed. So, yeah. I don't know what we're talking about.
No, we haven't planned anything. We just turned the camera on.
Yeah. No, that was fun.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Love you. I'm going to get back to drinking, which is more important. As you can see, I ended up in Helsinki having a few beers with him. So, yeah, it was nuts. And I made some great friends over there as well. You know, Levy was the guy who kind of organised it. We ended up going to his house, and there was all this really beautiful Finnish food that they gave us. I ate reindeer. I ended up holding a shotgun, a double-barreled shotgun. Yes, that actually happened. I went to a video game museum. There was all these Max Payne, like the Remedy guys, and all these weird Finnish games that were there. I ended up in a Finnish sauna.
So I was absolutely stark-bollock naked in a sauna. And I must admit, I loved it. It was great, which sounds weird. But yeah, everyone should try a Finnish sauna once in their life, just to say it's off the list. I was very, very, you know, English guy going, oh, no, that's not going to happen. And I loved it. I loved it. And I know that probably would weird a lot of people out, but I'm glad I did it. But when it was like all kicking off, it was like an awards show, and me trying to say what I did with Monitor. I did it all on my own. And I was just like, you know, out of 500, I think there was 500 applicants, it got whittled down to 6. So there was me, and there was 2 other guys in one side, and then there was 3 other guys in the professional side. So there's like a hobby student and a professional side. And I just sat there, was like, I'm going to be 3rd place, you know, still great, I'm not going to get any further than that. And I sat there in absolute silent shock as they said, yeah, you won, you know, you've won it overall. And it still hasn't quite sunk in, to be fair. But yeah, it was a once in a lifetime thing, and if you are an indie dev, submit to it and just get in on it, and it's awesome. But some of the games that was there, the other guys that were doing their games, they were really good. They were really good. On the student side, there was one called Pyromind, and it was basically real-time Minesweeper. I'll put some of the links down in the description below, but yeah, it was really, really cool. There was a split screen mode to it as well, and I thought that one was going to win myself. I thought it was going to really be good. Also as well, there was one called Attendat 1942. I'm sorry if I've got that spelt wrong. I always say it wrong. I sometimes say Attendat. But yeah, that was made by a bunch of Czech Republic people, and to be honest, I thought that may have won purely on a cultural side of things, but that's a really interesting kind of look into what happened in the Second World War and all sorts of stuff like that. It's quite grim, but it's really interesting to get in on, so it's really good. On the professional side of things, there was the one that actually won on that side, which was called Ticket to Earth, which is kind of like colour-coded XCOM, or Civ. It's very, very turn-based. It's winning loads of awards, actually, and it did win when we went there as well. And the guy who made it, he's the nicest guy in the world, and he gave me some biscuits called Tim Tams, and that's fine by me, so he should have won it. But yeah, it's a really cool game. Definitely pick it up, it's really cool. Also as well, there's another game called Mini Law, made by Jack Daniels and his team. His name was Jack Daniels, and he was from America, from West Virginia. If I said Chuck Yeager, that's a thing he'd know, and no one else would know what I'm talking about right now, but it probably might make him laugh, or he'd want to kill me, I don't know. Yeah, but that's pretty much Judge Dredd as a side-scrolling platformer, and you have to pick up a phone and start communicating with different people, and it's really cool. It was really cool, actually. It had a really cool art style, and it felt, I had really twitch controls to try and make it all work, which was really cool as well. And the last one was called Okmo, which the only way I could kind of like, you know, sum it up in my brain, it was the Worms Ninja Rope mechanic, but with a spider, well, like an octopus. And you had to eat rabbits, and it doesn't sound much, but it was great. That was a really cool one as well, and the guy who made it, he was a nice guy as well. So everyone was so nice. I was having a fucking ball. It was great, and it's probably going to be one of the defining moments of my life that's happened to me, to be fair. But this year has been absolutely incredible, and this channel seems to have faded away from me a little bit, and this brings me on to the next thing, which is something I've been thinking about for a long while, if you've noticed how my channel's been, and it's something I'm not taking lightly, but the only way I can kind of say it is that I'm pretty much gonna stop doing videos on this channel. So I think this is pretty much gonna be the last one I do for a very, very long time. So I was gonna say I was gonna retire from this channel, but it's an indefinite hiatus. It's been a long time coming, and I feel that like this whole Dave's Nostalgia Trip thing, I got what I wanted from it. I've got closer with my friends. I've found new friends through it. I've done little projects, and I've enjoyed Painmas. but my heart's not in it anymore. I mean, when I was editing all the Painless stuff, I was constantly thinking, why aren't I doing other stuff that could actually, like make me learn more and be more creative with something else and actually make other things with games, which is what I really want to do now, So when I was doing that in the run up to Christmas with Painless, the spark wasn't there, it had just gone, it fizzled out. But I loved doing it like with my friends and talking with them and playing the games and all the setup I did for it as the Punk King. But when I had to edit it together, it was just like, it's not there, it wasn't there. And it kind of links in with the fact that I think retro gaming for me as a whole has faded away from me too. I just don't feel I can say or add anything new to the whole idea of it. There's just nothing much more I can do. And I feel that I've covered what I want to cover, and I see same questions kind of running around the same kind of topics over and over again. You see Facebook groups talking about certain games that are really expensive now, and I feel like it's not the thing I remember when I first started, and maybe retro gaming is just, I've took what I need from it and I've learned things, and maybe I'll come back to it one day. But it's like RetroUnlim says, he says like everyone's a bit retro, and they are. I mean, like everyone's nostalgic, but I can't be nostalgic all the time. I mean, that was the weird thing about nostalgia trips, is that when we did it, we made new memories from something we'd never played before. And it got to a point where it was just like, I don't even want to do that. I want to make things now, and I just don't want to do videos. So it's got, and that's why it's called Finish, because I'm pretty much not going to do anything for a long time on this one. And it's, and there's things that's going off in the background which I can't go into, but there's other things that need to be sorted out first before I can do anything else. And it's nothing bad. It's going to be, if I can get things in place, it'll be the best thing I ever did, and I hope that it's going to work. It's just going to take me time, and I can't do it with this anymore, and that's the sad part of it. And the thing is, I love all of you, the people I've met, and the people that watch my videos and comment, and I don't want to ever say like, that's it. It's just the fact that I can't do these videos anymore because I've got to basically focus on something that's bigger, and I just can't go into it at the minute, and it's something I need to do. If it fails spectacularly, then it's like, fair enough, I tried it, I did it, and that's it. I'm talking very cryptically, but I think I want to kind of say what it is, but I can't, and it's going to take me a lot of time, a lot of research, a lot of finagling, a lot of everything, and sadly this whole setup on the Infected Flinch side has just got to stop, really, whilst I sort it all out. So it's the thing is, it's not that I'm saying that like it's very complicated, because I'm not trying to say like, oh, we're done. It's not that at all. It's just I've got bigger things, and I've got to do them, but I just can't talk about them. But I will be like doing videos on the DNT game side of things, so there'll be a little annotation link at the end of this video that you can click and go to, and you can keep tabs on me there, because that's the side of things I'm gravitating towards. I want to do more on that. I want to get chattier on that side of things. I want to be more creative with people that I know and contacts I've made with that side, and it's just not this side with retro gaming anymore. I mean, I've got all these retro games everywhere, and I just don't play them. And I've got, like the games I have played, I've learnt so much from, not how to do things, ways of looking at things, like the games I have played on this channel. So, in a way, it's benefited me a lot, because I think I got to 418 episodes of Nostalgia Trips. I've learnt a lot how not to do things, because most of the games I played were shite. So, and the fact is that I'll be still turning up to like, Play Expo and stuff like that, and, I'll be around those kind of things, but I just don't have the time, the energy, or the effort to do videos that are on retro gaming anymore. Which is going to piss a lot of people off, I guess. I understand that you probably would get really angry with me, but I just need to take it in a new direction. For me personally and mentally, I need to do that, because this year, not focusing on retro gaming has opened new doors. Using the mentality and mechanics of old video games in a new way has opened doors. So it's kind of like, well, maybe I should just keep making games and doing that side of things, because it's getting me more exposure. I'm enjoying myself. I'm the healthiest I've been in fucking years. You know, I'm looking to start a family, and I don't think positively like that, and it's really bizarre, and it's something I can't let go. But yeah, I think that was a long waffle, but I think that's just what I needed to say. And if you ever wondered where I went, I'm still on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. If you want to if you want to talk to me, I can't talk, but it's something I have to do, and in time I hope you'll see what it is I'm going to do, and it may be big or it may just completely flop. Anyway, comment, like and subscribe as you normally do, and this is probably going to be the last time I say this for probably a long time. So you guys have been amazing, and you've been all supportive, you've been fantastic, and I can't think of a better set of people and friends and viewers that have always watched and subscribed over the years, over the 5.5 years I've done this. But I'm not going far, I'm just stopping doing anything on this channel. So don't be sad. You know, don't be sad it's over. Be happy that it happened. Ta-ta sauce.
On behalf of everyone at RetroUnlim.com and the retro gaming community in general, I would like to thank and wish Dave Price the very best in his future endeavours, and if needed, will always be here for him. With recognition to his work, Dave Price, otherwise known as Infected Flinch, is the first entry into the RetroUnlim Hall of Fame.
Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Now let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on the sides apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start. I was just guessing questions of science, science and progress did not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, when I rush to the start, running in circles, chasing tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a